What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Top shit. Yeah. Y'all, welcome to Live with Loyalty. Yeah, I just have some stuff to talk about. But first of all, I want to congratulate Royalty and Jada on they deal. And guess what? Like we always say, God is going to continue on blessing them. When you feel the weight of the world is upon you, just know better things are in store for you. So I was watching Royalty's video yesterday, and I'm glad she's ignoring, what the naysayers say, because I mean that really doesn't matter. Like, who wants to deal with the evil? Who wants to deal with the drama of the people that really don't even know her? You know what I'm saying? But I do congratulate them, and I will always continue on wishing them the best, because it's up for them. The light is shining on them and will continue on shining on them. You know, I always say to myself that, just like I feel like with royalty, I don't feel like royalty get mad on for the wrong things. Royalty get mad all for the right things. Her kids, she tries to keep it down, but you have so many people targeting her and really believing the things that they say. So I'ma always be for royalty and her family, and that's it. Just period. That's it. It ain't no. I stand on my word. That's what it is. I don't care about what any the first baby mama, the mother, CJ. I don't care what they say, because I see straight through they bull crap, and I see straight through royalty, and I know she want the best for her family and her kids. She just want the drama to stop. But I recently just some told me to go on to CJ So Cool's mother page. I get it's simply Michelle B. And I'm sitting up there listening to her. I'm gonna speak on her, CJ So Cool's mother, and I'm gonna also speak on that first baby mother. Next, you know, some things that CJ So Cool's mother was saying, like far as I don't know how she get herself. Well, I know how she get herself in these predicaments, because for one, she inserted herself in the business of her child that she had nothing to do with. Even if royalty mother is sticking up for royalty, she's sticking up royalty for the right, but she CJ's mom sticks up for CJ in the wrong. Like, you see no wrong in what he does, or until it comes to you. But what she was saying, I was hearing her saying something about, she was reading the comments and talking about one of her people who was like family to her. She's saying everybody on the page is like family. Like, y'all, when people say that in their chat and all that type of stuff, like, you gotta understand who she is and know who mother she is. She, you know, that is not a good heart. That's just somebody trying to make money. You know, you're not finna call me your family on the internet. My family, the family that I made, they truly love me and will go out the way for me. You're not gonna hear my family that I made and my husband sitting up there talking about me and going against me. You know what I'm saying? So she speaks to someone in the comment, and see, this is what I'm saying about on this internet, people, they have their groups, they have their cliques, and they separate. one side is for this person and one side is for that person. Like, she has all that in one chat. Like, they're going at it at each other. You know what I'm saying? But you can't consider everybody for you. You just can't. You can't consider everybody for you. They're not. There's no way I'm gonna believe that people, if people are really for me, they're gonna show me kudos to you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I come on here to do what I gotta do and get back to my real family and do what I'm supposed to do for them. I've already did it before I got on here, and I'm gonna do it after I leave off here. That's something I cannot do for the people on the internet. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can do for you is to come on here and entertain you. But I'm not finna sit up here and beg and plead with you if something is going wrong, you know, on this internet. Well, I think what she need to understand is a lot of people on this internet, they will set you up. They will set you up, and and I think she knows that because I'm quite sure, like she said, she's 55 years old. She didn't get this far being dumb. Get that far being dumb. Well, you already let us know you played this game. You played this game with between all these other YouTubers that's been against royalty. You played this game with your son. Y'all know exactly what y'all be doing. So I'm when I started alone. I'm just gonna give you this. I started alone and I worked my page alone, but it started getting traction, and it was this one specific perfect person that comes up on my panel, came up on my panel, and you know, I wouldn't think I was getting along with everybody. But the devil always sends a distraction, always sends a person that you just like you get thrown off because you just like, okay, this is the internet. And as they say, like, the internet is not real. But at the same time, this particular person, I didn't understand why it seems like they were trying to turn me against a certain group of people. For what reason? I didn't understand. I'm like, I ain't never but somebody with like one some subscribers. So why would anybody wants to try to turn me against anybody? Because I let the conversations go on weeks and weeks upon weeks, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I fed into some of the things that this particular person was saying, and I really feel I'm gonna say this. I really feel shitty about that because it's not that I don't want you. Don't have to be my friend. This is something for me that I had to realize, and I also heard CJ So Cool Mama said this. Like, because people on this internet will set you up, and I noticed this particular person did not. They didn't want to. It was like they was trying to cover themselves, but they was one started it at the same time by behind the scenes saying things, and stuff like that. So I started coming to a realization, that okay, you're not saying the same things you said behind the scenes. You want me to calm down now when you clearly are the one that brought it to my attention that these people don't like me. Like, it's a lot of people out there like that. They'll be in your DMs, and which I don't even answer from nobody from my DM, my Instagram, or on Facebook or internet anymore. For the simple fact, unless I know you and I've been knowing you personally, my almost my whole life. So no more of that. But I was really upset because this person really had me thinking they knew something that I didn't know. Like, this, do you know something that I don't know? Because it's like, and I'm not no victim. I'm not no victim. I'm a grown ass woman, but at the same time, I should have never ever let nobody get to me like that. And this is what I'm saying about CJ So Cool's mom too. Like, you might as well ignore the comments. You might as well, you know. And I don't feel sorry for her. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel sorry for her. But I'm just, she made a point when she, you don't be knowing what going on for real. You don't be knowing what going on. You don't know who's targeting you, what their motives are. So this particular person that I had to deal with that came onto my platform, and I thought was cool at first until they started mentioning stuff that I wasn't even looking at. But then somehow started mentioning stuff that I was seeing, and I'm like, okay, could she be telling the truth? He be telling the truth, you know what I'm saying? So I just like, I was getting upset because I really like these people. You know what I'm saying? But this is the problem. From now on, I will relate to some comments in my section, but not all. It's just like, I can feel her when it comes to when the people setting you up, they saying this, and you don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on. Before I dealt with this person, I had no problem with nobody. This is how I know this person came into my life to just strictly just turn me against people. You know what I'm saying? So now I no longer, like I said, answer anything from my inboxes, talk to anybody. If you on my platform, you're on there to, you know, discuss what you're going to discuss. I can't really get into talking to you unless I really know you, you know. I know you. So I was thinking like, okay, this was a whole setup. So I'm done with everybody in the whole, because that's not cool, because I was cool over here by myself, chilling and trying to raise my bar myself. It was not cool, because I that didn't even need to be done to me. You know, I was good. Like, why me? You know what I'm saying? But she's saying, why CJ So Cool mom is saying, why not you? You're on the internet. Y'all always talking about royalty, and what I cannot stand but about uh Michelle or CJ or Nike, y'all are now, I did I watch some of Nike videos, because you have to watch these people, see, keep up, because I really don't have them on my Instagram or anything like that. So I watched that video. And what I don't understand, y'all are saying that it's like it's all on royalty. Y'all, this is how y'all been from the beginning. Y'all, it's like they put everything on royalty. They put everything on royalty's family. Y'all act like y'all don't know where the anger comes from when royalty's angry, when Jalea's angry. And I also heard Nike was pertaining to Jada, saying that if she ready to fight at this point, she's not a teenager or a child, she is a grown up, because you seen, I have proof of seeing how she act when she's ready to fight. But look, from all I know, the only time when Nike is ready to stand up for her daughter is when she gets into some bull crap, and it's like a fighting situation. That ain't the only time you stand up for your daughter. For one, you have all that mess going on around your daughter with her dad. Why not confront him? You're saying you come after him too, but he ain't listening to you. What make you think you the prize and think that you can get him to stop something? It's only get worse. This is why they all are getting a karma. You know, Every single one of them is going to get that karma and is getting their karma now. And you're going to watch those people shine. You're going to watch Royalty and her family shine because you know why? Y'all can sit up here and bash Royalty and her kids all day. And it is understandable why J Dub gets upset. It is understandable why the mother gets Royalty gets upset. It's understandable. What is not understandable is how they keep mentioning her. It's always somewhere in the title. Y'all always have a problem, and it always stems from behind. Okay, if she did something behind the scenes, why y'all don't leave that behind the scenes? Why y'all always got to bring it out? Everything y'all want to use this family for clickbait titles. Y'all want to use them for views. It's crazy. It's crazy sitting up there watching Michelle and Nike try to act so innocent when y'all came in there with a motive with CJ. Y'all sitting up there talking about Nike sitting up there talking about her daughter and thank you for sticking up for my daughter, stuff like that. And I heard Michelle say, I I want peace. This is what Royalty been asking for a long time, for forever. Y'all talk y'all crap, but y'all know y'all can't stop CJ from doing all this dirty stuff. He he wants y'all in his circle to do dirt, and that's it. And that's period. Like y'all can't stop him, and y'all know why. The only reason why y'all was there is because the money. It just kills me how they come on here and everybody's like, yeah, I don't think that's right that they talk about the kids. These kids have been talked about from the beginning. J Dub, Jalea, all the kids have been talked about from the beginning. Then y'all end up going after the twins. Then, like I said, that's why I don't want to be around them, and I don't have to deal with them, and I don't want my daughter around them. That's even if that's their sister, my daughter's sister and brother. Well, if your child did something wrong, just like you was sitting up there taking up for her, and Roger was trying to tell you that Kamara did this and she did that. Yeah, I heard what you said about the baby, and you're sitting up there, Nike sitting up there talking some. You said this about my daughter. How you think your daughter? Like basically saying like how the baby, Cardasia is being grown at 4, girl. Your daughter was not 4 when she was being grown and talking sass and back and forth to Royalty. She was old enough to understand what to do and what not to do. Cordelia is just she's she's doing what she's supposed to do as a child. If something is wrong and she feel like it's wrong, she's going back. She's telling her mom. That don't mean her mom questioning her. So that must be what y'all do over there because, as far as I know, that's what people do. They say things that other people are doing, but they could be the ones really doing it. Y'all, CJ must question them. You know, to for CJ to come on the internet sitting up there talking about that your mom feeds you toilet water. Oh my God, nigga, you can't even act. Stop it. You know that lady don't. She didn't do it when she was with you. She didn't do her kids like that when she was with you. So how in the world are you sitting up there saying that on live on you saying it right in front of your kids? You don't care. I'm just sick of them playing the victim. To see all the things that's coming back to them. Y'all ain't see how bad that family was hurt. Y'all didn't care. You didn't care how bad Royalty was hurt. And I don't blame Royalty for not wanting to show her house. Her real true supporters understand. I wouldn't either. Cause everything you got to say, you got something to say bad either way. Cause Royalty, just like she said, she is the bad. She is y'all clicks and y'all views. Y'all can't talk. The naysayers can't talk about nothing else. Now, y'all are haters. because I was not say you a hater if you at least you'll see the good that she doing and you speak on that too. But okay, I see she doing good, but this is right here what I don't like. But y'all haters, cause there's nothing good that they have to say about her. And then for Michelle to sit up there and talk about peace, you don't want no peace, sweetheart. You don't want no peace. You just when you and your son are at it, and you want it for the time being. You got to remember from the beginning, and you're sitting up there talking about BSCTV, and I was there at the beginning of this, and when BSTV would be speaking on you, is because you Michelle, you inserted yourself in royalties business and CJ's business, and they're supporting royalty. We all support royalty. So, what did you expect when you go over there and you talk to them? They got questions. Okay? They have questions because you really shouldn't have inserted yourself on that. We have every right to support royalty. You can support your son, but guess what? If he's wrong, he's wrong. CJ is 99.9% wrong all the dang on time. So you're Michelle is talking about peace, and Nike is trying to act like she's so humble now. Like I'm just a stay away. Nah, you trying to pull out when the time gets tough for CJ. You're trying to pull out now. You're like I want to act like I ain't never had anything to do with this. And girl, please, you act like you don't have nothing to do with it. You know you have something to do with it. You have something to do with it. You had you anything that is still transpiring, y'all. If it's still bashing, if it's still hearsay, she say, guess what? You still have involvement in that because you was there at the beginning, and you had your little hand in the pot too, in the dirty work too, and bashing her too. You tried your best to be smart, but everybody already know. You was like, I don't mention, like it's like I don't mention them. And yes you did. You think because you may have mentioned them like 2 3 months ago that shit is old? No, you can't sit up there and talk about people and think karma ain't coming back to bite you in your ass. Now you got to get back there, hustle and to do all what you got to do in Gary now. These people get on my nerves. I can see how frustrated royalty can be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you like. And then they talking about her children not going to school and girl, y'all done got on here and y'all talk about y'all child Kamar and how she had bad grades. Like you shouldn't speak. You don't speak on nobody's children if you don't know. These children are going to school. She clearly said Royalty clearly said they was at home school. They got on that computer every day. And I bet you each and every one of them are going to the next grade too. While you bragging on your little muffin or whatever she is. I'm glad they back in Gary. It's a lot of stuff that I seen that she was saying, but I read in between the lines, Nike, in the same way with Michelle, that royalty fans were telling the truth about. Well, royalty supporters was telling the truth about. You have to read it in between the line with these people because they really think they smart, but they really be telling on themselves. And one thing about it is Michelle do not want any peace. And I think BSCTV came in the chat and he didn't come in there disrespectful or nothing, just wondering if they were still on for her to come on to the channel. I don't when you let people get a little, you can see the change in her personality, Michelle's personality, since she been on now. From the beginning, she didn't know what the heck to do. Now she's talking to the chat like, calm down, girl. You can't calm down your chat. You have no control of your chat. You have no control over people. They're gonna say and do how they feel. They're gonna set you. uh upon you, everybody, people are not your friends on the internet, okay? You're just cool on the internet, and then you get off this mug, and if you think that they are, please, please, they're not. And I had to realize that the hard way. I had to realize that the hard way. People are not cool with you. You know what I'm saying? You may have that cool mentality and that cool heart, but I'm not even saying she do. Michelle does. I'm just saying that I would never be naive like I was that time. That's the one time and the last time. No one else can come on my platform, or I'm not even answering no inboxes from anybody with that drama, because that wasn't cool and I didn't deserve that. But her, on the other hand, she has came on here with drama between Royalty and CJ. And I also heard Nike saying, if you got a problem, it's about CJ. She's talking to Royalty. If it's about CJ, let it be about CJ and you know, and the kids. Okay, I just the the mentality that Nike has. It's like she's slow. These people see nothing they do wrong, but they are very quick to point out what anybody else does wrong. And Royalty has been sticking up for herself this whole time. Sticking up for herself. Just like if Nike, she would have stick up for herself too. And she, like, the only time she come out and be there for her child is when she's about to get in a fight or in some drama. This is how Nike is. You know, Nike definitely can have you be there for the drama, but you're not being a parent if you allowing the other parent just to sit up there and just the same thing you call yourself saying about Royalty. It's a lot of stuff that you said about Royalty. You didn't even know Royalty. You didn't even know Royalty Nike when you met her, when she was with CJ. All you knew is that you wanted to break up a home. That's it. And you wanted to believe all the lies that CJ said. You wanted to, because that's the type of person you are. You're a drama type of person. You're a messy type of person. A baby dad said fight her. You would have did that because that's what you're about. Now all of a sudden, between you and Michelle, I want peace. Michelle wants peace, and now you want. I gotta get this for my kids. I gotta grind for my kids because I want them to have stuff if I was to leave here. Or you just not think about this? When you got an old baby daddy over there that's a millionaire. Why you got us so hard? You should already have their life already together. Um, just because of that. It wasn't no way I'd be coming down. And a lot of people on royalty supporter said you was out there temporarily and y'all continue on lying. Like, this our house. He got this house for us. Girl, Nike and everybody over there, they some big old liars. Man, the more and more they talk, they prove the people that support royalty right. And which they've been right. We already know they've been right. We all been right every from the beginning because you can see straight through those demons. That's crazy. Like she wanna be all humble and quiet. Then you got Tavy coming in. Tavy, hyper down, boo, because people will make you use that pistol. People will make you use. I mean, just people think that everybody is carrying those things nowadays. I just want people to know that everybody can do that. You know, so they be getting on the internet and then they talk all that crap. And Tavy, I don't see not all ounce of strength in you. You also sticking up for Nike and her wrong, and Nike and you are sticking up for CJ and his wrong. So is that's not gonna help the situation. It's not helping the situation. And y'all sit up there, it's getting bad over there. It's been bad. In case they didn't realize it's been bad, they ain't realized because they was in it. They were the ones starting it. They was the ones boosting and gaslighting everything up, over there with CJ. But now you realize, like royalty, stand on business. If this stuff is going on with your children, yeah, you right. Stand on business. Talking about nobody when Kamara was outside the car, ain't nobody come towards her then. But when she got back in the car, everybody wanted to get all hyped up. I really think a lot of these people got Nike head blow because I really don't. Then that fight with her Royalty, that to me that wasn't no fight. And plus, Royalty knock your face off with the last punch. So I don't. I'm just not understanding why she is so big headed. Like she rah rah, like she could beat everybody. I don't like people like that. I don't like people like that. And then those are the type of people that can't take a loss when they get their butt whooped. You know what I'm saying? They talk all that crap and then they get their butt whooped. You know, and because I know Royalty adrenaline was rushing, and she was upset at what they had said about her twins. Like that was an emotional time. But you know what? That's how evil they are, Royalty. They don't care about. I told you that CJ and them is gonna try to keep this going because y'all was his breadwinners. Y'all was the money. They couldn't do nothing for CJ. Lexi, Nike, not even his mama. His mama. All these people going through things right now because they messed up with the chosen one. They ain't gonna ever get it. They gonna continue to fall because they they don't understand who they messing with. And yeah, she got big supporters. We love Royalty. We love Royalty, and that's what they dislike. If people go around getting people channel shit down, that ain't cool. Y'all can't sit up there and because I know a couple people from that side that needs their channel shit down. They need their channel shut down because when royalty supporters are just like is similar to her. She only responds when y'all. We only respond when y'all are bringing the drama, helping and supporting royalty. We're helping and supporting royalty. Unlike y'all, it's like y'all ain't even responding to your own master over there, CJ. Respond to his videos. Talk about his videos. Why y'all so into royalties videos? This is something I just don't get. It's something I don't get. Like y'all seem more fans of royalty than CJ. I think y'all are delusional and got it twisted in y'all head. I really think y'all want to be supporters of royalty and not CJ. I mean, just the way between Nike and Michelle, it's just the way they sit up there and talk like they're so innocent. Like, I'm trying to do better. Girl, it was just like 2, 3 months ago you was on live cussing at people and going against royalty. When none of y'all really truly know her. We may not know her personally, but we can see through bull crap. We can see that Michelle is lying about peace. We can see that Nike is lying about grinding. And she still had a freaking house. What? And Garrett. Didn't somebody say that? Like, and then it's like it's the when Nike said bashing Kamar for me. Kamar has not been through what royalty kids been through. Our royalty has been through. Royalty's entire family has been bashed. Just y'all karma coming back. It's just y'all karma coming back to y'all because y'all done all this stuff, and like I said, you can't get along, you can't get away with stuff forever. Did you really think that you could get away with stuff forever? If I think not, I'm sitting up there listening to them, and then she talks like Nike talks with a mouth full of spit, right? Like, and she really thinks she be doing what she talking about. And I'm like, are these people not reading in between the lines? Like, you're saying things when Royalty said things to you, she was lying. When she said things that Kamari was doing, she was lying. But all of a sudden, when a baby says Kamar did this, oh, all of a sudden, oh, my child wouldn't do this, my child wouldn't do that. Child, if Kamar came and said that Royalty did this, you believe him. You now you're talking about she don't like you, so of course the kids are gonna do this. Girl, you're taking Royalty's words. You're saying the stuff Royalty said about you, and it was true. But why can't she stand up as a mom to the daddy and say, why did you know? She said, Cardasia said this, because that is sickening that they did that with toilet water. But I can see, allegedly, I can see the young girl doing that, because I really never thought, because damn time you gotta pay siblings to, I know it's not their responsibility, but at the same time, I'm quite sure Nike does the same thing, have her watching her sibling, her brother, because Nike is a little hoodlum. So I'm if every time you got CJ having to pay for help with the twins, I already know Kamara did not like the twins. I know she was put on a show just like everybody around CJ, and even CJ. They put on show just for her to help with the siblings. It wasn't no love there, because once Kamara see that she had her daddy to herself now, but she don't like it when she got to share her dad. Her dad is the one to have the money, right? Don't like it, and she gonna listen to her mama, because her mama trying to ease on up and down and get some of that too, and plus more, allegedly. But I'm glad Royalty's ignoring it. I wish them nothing but blessings on top of blessings, and as you can see, they getting that. These people started talk about the blessings that's upon Royalty and her family. Talk about the good things that happening. See, the more we as supporters, we're praying over and over and continuously for the light to continue to shine on Royalty and her family. And Royalty and them themselves already have the faith of that they self. So none of the words and the negativities on from the other side were profitable at all. It would not, because she has a big support system. And I don't have to talk to Royalty. It's girls like, and it's girls, young ladies like her, and it's women, even men, go through the same thing that she go through. Just like I poured into Royalty, I poured into other people too. I have done that. This is why I understand what Royalty is going through, and I'm glad she is not. Just keep it like that. You ain't got to say nothing. But when it comes to like you, if you have to defend your family, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. But far as those naysayers over there and they speaking negative and they don't know what the heck they're talking about royalty. Yeah, they, you are making their views go up, and they talking about you. How ungrateful. They're never gonna be real to nobody. How ungrateful. And if people will look at that, it's like, oh, she giving, she's getting, they getting views off her name. So, and I ain't gonna put no name up here because I could care less. I'm not even gonna put a name up here. I'm just speaking of real. And I think a lot of times that where they're lacking that they don't take accountability for what they're saying over there about this lady. They know she's making them money over there. Okay, this internet is not real, and these people, as far as people like that, these people are. You sit up there and you'll think they real, but they not real. They going against people that you have nothing good to say about royalty and her family. Nothing. But you making money off them, but you have nothing good. But you could go over here and you go to CJ, somebody worth talking about because he's a negative person with negative energy, not not nothing cool about him, nothing so cool about him at all, or his mother, or his other baby mother, or what is that girl named Lexi? You know, stupid Lexi. Nothing cool about him, but yet y'all go talk about the person that's actually making moves, that's doing something, that's not just sitting in the bathroom flat eyeing somebody's hair. She had to get her hair done to go make moves to take care of her kids. Who you see on now? Her kids. She letting you know who she royalty, letting you know who she take care of. Her kids, her family. You not gonna. She not just gonna be on live sitting up there, flat nine the hair of her, like Nike with the baby mama and discussing. You're discussing royalty right there. When you said just because you ain't mentioning her name, Nike, don't mean you ain't talking about her. We know who you talking about, but you say you don't mention her. You just don't mention her name, but you be talking about her. She's always on your mind. You got to go back there and grind because you ain't getting in down here. You talking about Taby love it in Las Vegas, but she didn't. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Whatever, girl. You couldn't get nowhere there. You wasn't they cup of tea. You wasn't Las Vegas cup of tea. Okay? That's what like we knew this. We knew this. We know where you don't fit in before you know where you fit in. Nike, Tavy, all of y'all. Like, come on now, and then this lady, like y'all had a motive. Y'all came down there to set up, and you call yourself happy. It's just crazy how it was so close when this happened. It was so crazy how y'all was so close when this ended up happening with Royalty and CJ. It's just how the other baby mama come in. And look, don't get me wrong. I know it's some baby mamas be getting mistreated, like that was in like Nike's position. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of baby mamas that don't hold that shit like that. Like she really is a negative person. Like I can't be for nobody like that that you can't even change your heart about anything. That went on when the girl is out the picture. She got kids by him like you, and if she say something about you, y'all say stuff about her. Y'all say stuff about royalty all the time. Y'all don't stop y'all supporters. Well, y'all fans, because supporters are way better. I'm a supporter of royalty. I'm not. I'm not no fan. you know, because the things that royalty is doing, we all can do. But I support royalty because I do not agree with what's going on with her. And I support her in that. And I stand with her on that. But they got deals while they in the bathroom flat iron hair. While they in when Nike while Nike in the bathroom flat iron hair, Tavy's hair, talking about royalty and her kids and CJ so cool. Um, how she got on here was talking about them. You know, how she got on the internet was talking about royalty and her family. Like, come on now, come on. She making money off royalty. These naysayers making money off royalty. But you had a nerve to speak ill on her and her family. That's a family thing. Only reason why the moves that how royalty make is because she know y'all. Y'all are evil. She know the moves that y'all make. She know y'all doing everything for clicks and views. She know it. Look, some of her videos when Nike come back is about what? What situations? If you go to her videos, you'll see she's once again speaking on their situations. Yeah, that's your child. Well, then, humbly, stick up for your child. Do what you say. Stand on business like you say you're going to stand on it. Because I'm quite sure royalty is going to stand on business too. Nobody's scared of you, Nike. Like, I hate when people think just because a person is silent, just because a person don't say nothing about you, that they not watching you, that they not ready for you. I cannot stand when people think that they're so hard. They're so hard that they're untouchable. And I love to prove those type of people wrong. But I'm gonna say this once again. Uh Michelle don't want no peace. And Nike, she gotta hustle for real now. If she didn't have to hustle in Las Vegas with CJ, she got a hustle now. She back. She's back. You know, she wanted to get on that plane, as she said. Her mama told her no. Oh, you listening to your mama now? Where your mama been the whole time? If she can actually have that type of authority over your life, cause girl, mm, she's slow. The mama slow. But I'm talking, cause I don't even know Nike mama, but I'm talking about CJ so cool. Mama slow. CJ slow. It's just they ain't getting it. They ain't getting. They delusional. They delusional. I just came to chat about that and congratulations to J Dub Royalty. They gonna do big things and they gonna continue on doing big things. But y'all continue, keep them lifted up, keep them lifted up. And that's all, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later.